my little chefs. Today I want to teach you how to make really good wonton noodle soup with a twist. So the first ingredient you need, the wonton wrap. It should say wonton wrap, not the dumpling wrap. They are a little bit different. Second, you need egg wonton noodle. You can get fresh or frozen. I chose the fresh. Pork, you can use pork, beef, or chicken, but I chose pork. And also some shrimp to mix in there. And you need onion, 1 egg to mold everything together, green onion. I love green onion, it's really, really good. You need minced garlic. This is pre-minced already, less work for me and you. And my special ingredient is shiitake mushroom. You mix that in there and it gives it this extra kick. It's really, really good. And of course, the sauce. The must-have for Asian cooking is pure sesame oil, soy sauce. Get the one with the rooster. It's really good. And also the oyster sauce. Please get the one with the panda. I've been using this all my life and my mom uses it. It's really, really good. I also like to put a little bit of hoisin sauce, give it a little bit of sweetness to it. And if you want more of a kicker, a little bit spicy, you can put the Vietnamese sriracha sauce. This is, of course, everybody knows about it. It's really good. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So in a large pan, I am going to put my minced pork, break it up. You want to mince it up really good here. Add onion. So you want to mince it up finely. Throw it in there, mix it. So I'm going to use half an onion. You want to mince it up. So with the onion, I am going to saute it to give it extra flavor before I mix it with the pork all together. Put this on a side. I love shiitake mushrooms, so I'm just mincing about 5 of them. If you want more, you can mince more. So you want to cut this up. So you want to mince this up finely, little tiny pieces. Okay, I want to put this in a bowl so I can saute it bring out the flavor before I mix it with the meat. And also some shrimp to mix in there. Here I am using about 10 tiger prawns. I'm gonna mince it up and I'm gonna mix it with the pork. Everything has to be minced finely so you can mesh it together with the pork and wrap it in a dumpling. You don't want it too chunky. Now I'm gonna throw this in there. So now that all the ingredients are cut and prepped, I'm gonna stir fry, saute the onion, shiitake mushroom, and some garlic, and a little bit of sauce before I mash it in with the ground pork. So I'm gonna turn it to high. So I'm gonna put a little bit of oil, half a tablespoon. I'm using grapeseed oil. One tablespoon of garlic. Add the onion. You want to saute it until it's golden brown. So now it's golden brown. You want to add the shiitake mushroom. And you want to add half a tablespoon of oyster sauce. The shiitake mushroom cooks really fast, so you don't have to stir fry for quite long. Just mix in the oyster sauce a little bit for about a minute and you're done. Now you throw in your mixture. Mix it together. For the sauce, you mix in half a teaspoon of sesame oil, half a tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, one tablespoon of the hoisin sauce, and if you want it spicy, you can add sriracha sauce. I normally add about half a tablespoon or 1 tablespoon. It's totally up to you how spicy you want it. So now you mix everything together. I can just smell the green onion. It smells so good. So what holds everything together? Guess what you need? Most important thing. Otherwise, when you boil the wonton, it's all gonna break up. That's right. You need an egg. don't forget the egg. It's really important. This is what holds everything together. Okay, so to mix the wonton, you need one more egg. It is to wet the wonton wrap so they can hold on to each other, mesh together. So crack one egg and you beat it a little bit. You add some water just to dilute it a little bit. Okay. So you need wonton wrap. They dry out, so you don't want to open two of them together. You want to open one side at a time when you're done, and then you can open the other side. And you can also use like a warm cloth to cover it so it doesn't dry up. Okay. Now you're gonna wonder what this is for. I found that this is way better at scooping out the filling than a spoon. So let me show you. This is my egg for the dip, my wrap, and my filling. Okay? So you want to fill about this much. You don't need to stuff it. So you could just do that. Now there's many ways of wrapping it, but I find it very easy if you can just fold it like this and you just squeeze it together. Comes out like that. So nothing too fancy. Place that aside. And on with the next one. Here's my knife. Scoop a little bit. Corner to corner. Corner to corner. Corner to corner. And you just pinch it together. And there you go. I made with just half a pack of wonton wrap. There's 52 sheets. The wonton wraps dry out quite fast, so you might want to cook it right away or freeze it before you pack it together, otherwise they'll clump up. You'll also need chicken broth for the soup. This brand is really good. It's ready to serve. You just need to boil it, which I'm gonna do right now. So I have 3 pots going. This is gonna be for my wonton. That's gonna be for my broth. And that is gonna be for my noodle. So this, I'm just gonna add a little bit of water in there. Like half a can more. Now I'm just gonna wait for that to boil and I'll add the noodles and the wonton in. So the broth is starting to boil. I am just gonna turn it to low and simmer it until everything else is ready. So my wonton water is boiling. Just gonna put in, I think I want 6. And I will cook extra for my hubby. Make sure you stir it gently so it doesn't stick to the pot. So now you just wait for the water to boil again, and you wait 5 minutes and it should be done. Now for my noodles, that's my egg noodle, and I am going to put 1. Do you see how much there is in 1? This is just 1 bundle. You need to separate it. And this, you don't have to cook it for long. Just need to do it for about a minute or 2 and it should be done. Just wait for the water to boil. Make sure you separate it. So now it's boiling. Cook it for about 5 minutes and it's ready to serve. You drain the noodles. So you place the noodles. Onto your bowl. So the wonton is ready. Look how beautiful they look. See how it doesn't break open? It's because of the egg. If you don't use the egg to mix it with the meat, everything's gonna open up and your wonton peel will be separated from the meat. Just place the wonton on top. This is my garnish. I'm gonna put a little bit of, this is bok choy. I just boiled it really fast. Place it on top. So and now before I put broth, I am gonna make something really special, a little bit of sauce to dribble on top so it's tastier. I'll show you how. So on the pan, I am going to add a little bit of oil, about 1 tablespoon. And remember the shiitake mushroom? I sliced it up and I'm just gonna stir fry it and add some oyster sauce. The shiitake mushroom cooks really fast. Also about 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And add about 2 tablespoons of water. And that's it. It's done. So now I'm just going to put a little bit of broth in there, the chicken broth that we were simmering. Sprinkle a little bit of green onion. Kicker. Add that sauteed shiitake mushroom with oyster sauce. There you go. So this is my shrimp pork wonton dumpling soup. It is Smells so good. Let's see how it tastes. Just love the shiitake. It's so good. It's so easy to make. I hope you like that. If you like more in the future, please subscribe and follow. See you next time. Bye. So those extra dumplings that you made, you should put them in the freezer, separated onto a batch. Let me show you. So I put this batch in the freezer for about half an hour, and it's partially frozen. The most important thing is the wrapper. If it's frozen, then it won't clump and mash together when you do take it out. So you want to defrost, if you want to freeze it like this, and let me show you. Okay. So make sure it's frozen, otherwise it'll be one big clump of mess that does not look like wonton at all. So, see? Now you can use it for next time, and when you cook it in the future, you can just put it directly into the boiling water for about 5 minutes and it'll be cooked. It'll be just good.